Lok Sabha elections, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to embark on a multi-state tour to 10 states and 2 union territories over the next 9 days. Now, Prime Minister will begin the tour today with his visit to Adilabad, Telangana, where he will inaugurate and in fact lay the foundation stone of multiple developmental projects worth more than rupees 56,000 crores. Now, Prime Minister will then visit to Bhavni in Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu, and then address a public rally as well. Now, top BJP sources have told to CNN News 18 exclusively that the public rally address will be crucial for the polls and will be joined by the NDA allies as well. For the rest of the tour, PM will visit states like Odisha, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, West Bengal, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat, where he will inaugurate a slew of projects in a major boost to the national infrastructure. Now, since we are talking about Prime Minister Modi's multi-state visit in the next 9 days, let's also talk about his schedule for the rest of the days. Now, Prime Minister Modi on March 4th will be in Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Next, he will be visiting Telangana and in fact Odisha on March 5th. So, on March 4th, when he is already in Telangana and Tamil Nadu, on March 5th, he will be in Telangana and then in Odisha as well. On March 6th, he will be going to West Bengal, Bihar and Delhi. On March 7, we are learning that Prime Minister Modi is slated to go to Jammu and Kashmir, and on March 8, Prime Minister Modi will be in Assam. March 9th, he will be in Arunachal Pradesh and West Bengal, and on March 10th, he will be in Uttar Pradesh. Apart from that, if we were to talk about his schedule, on March 11th, he is back to the national capital, and on March 12th and 13th, he is in Gujarat and Rajasthan. So that's the Prime Minister's schedule for the upcoming 9 days when he is planning to visit multiple states and 2 union territories as well. We have CNN News 18's Aman Sharma joining us live on the broadcast as well. Aman, a very good morning to you. Prime Minister Modi's multi-state visit and 2 union territories visit, how crucial is going to be that one?
See, Sakshi, the Prime Minister is virtually on a Bharat Darshan, starting today till about March 12th. About 11 states and the UT of JNK are on his calendar. He's staying out of Delhi on many of these nights, while he's touring. So this comes ahead of the, much anticipated announcement of the Lok Sabha elections, which is expected about after the 13th of March, because the Election Commission is also going to JNK on the 12th and the 13th of March. So we're expecting the date to come after that. But a multiple bonanza of projects, infra projects are going to be inaugurated, unveiled by the Prime Minister during these visits. A highlight, of course, will be the PM's first visit to the Kashmir Valley on March 7th. After the abrogation of Article 370, Prime Minister Modi will be for the first time in the Kashmir Valley is holding a big rally in the Srinagar's Bakshi Stadium. He will also be back in Delhi on March 6th evening for the CEC meeting, the second CEC meeting of the BJP, where the party will be deciding about its second list of candidates. As you explained, he's starting his trip from Telangana today, then he goes to Chennai later in the evening. Tomorrow again he's in Telangana, then he goes to Odisha, then he's going to Kolkata to stay the night on March 6th. The PM will be in West Bengal for a big program in the district in which Sandesh Khalif falls. So this will be a big women rally which is happening on the 6th of March in Bengal, a very watched event, what the PM will say on that occasion. He's also going to Bihar the same day. He's going to Srinagar, as we said, on March 7th, and then he'll be leaving for Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and West Bengal. Again on March 8th, the Sela Tunnel in Arunachal, the major tunnel, is going to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister. He's going to Assam for 2 days, will be going to the Kaziranga National Park also. He's also inaugurating the major Kolkata metro sections in West Bengal on March 9th. So this will be another visit by the PM on March 9th to West Bengal, repeated third visit of the PM to West Bengal this month. PM will also be going to Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh for some events. He's also inaugurating the Dwarka Expressway in Delhi on March the 20th, and then he'll be winding up his last visits, infrastructure inauguration visits with Gujarat and Pokhran. On March 12th, he's laying the foundation of the Sabarmati Ashram redevelopment project. Also, Tata Group's major prestigious semiconductor unit, its foundation stone will be laid by the Prime Minister during his Gujarat visit on March the 12th.
All right, Aman, please stay with us. We have CNN News 18's Poornima Murali joining us on the broadcast as well. Poornima, very good morning to you. Since Prime Minister is beginning his journey, the multi-state and union territories journey from today onwards from Tamil Nadu and Telangana, what more updates do we have about his rest of the schedule for the day?
Well, as per the schedule, Prime Minister will be arriving in Chennai at around 3 p.m. and then there is a government function at Kalpakkam, after which at around 6 p.m. there is a public meeting where Prime Minister along with the alliance partners of the BJP will be participating. YMCA at Nandanam is where the public meeting is scheduled to take place. There's a five-tier security where 15,000 cops have already been deployed, and there's going to be a lot of traffic. So 12 p.m. till about 8 p.m. Prime Minister's movements will be closely watched by the DMK, because every time Prime Minister comes here, there's a message that the Prime Minister gives for the ruling DMK. And also Prime Minister's visit will be crucial in the run-up to 2024 elections, where the BJP is trying to emerge as a stronger opposition and trying to make inroads. So all eyes on Prime Minister's Chennai visit and how the DMK responds to the visit following Prime Minister's visit.
All right, Poornima, thank you so much for bringing us all those crucial details. Would request Aman to please stay with us. Let's also talk about Prime Minister's meeting, which was in fact chaired by, it was the BJP Council meet. It was a day-long meet chaired by Prime Minister, and the instructions that Prime Minister gave out to all of his ministers himself. It was a day-long meet, as I said. It was held among the BJP ministers. These are the information that we have received from the BJP sources. Let's also talk about the messaging that Prime Minister Modi actually gave out to all of his ministers. Now, this was addressed by his council ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Remember, BJP not so long ago released the list of 195 seats. It's going to give sort of an edge to the BJP also, because they announced it right before the MCC as well. Now, Prime Minister has asked his minister to interact with more caution for rest of the days till the MCC is announced and for the big Lok Sabha elections that we'll be witnessing in just a few months. Now, Prime Minister also told his ministers to be careful about the kind of messaging that will be conveyed through them. Apart from that, what Prime Minister asked his ministers is to go win upcoming polls. We will come back and meet soon. So that was kind of a confidence that Prime Minister actually portrayed there. Agenda for the Lok Sabha polls was also discussed in this day-long council meet with the BJP minister, which was chaired by Prime Minister as well. Coming back to you, Aman. Aman, since I just mentioned that there is a kind of confidence in the tone that Prime Minister is maintaining at the moment, he told all of his ministers that go win the elections, we will come back and meet really, really soon. What does that exactly tell us about the situation of BJP if we were to look it through Prime Minister's eyes?
Well, Sakshi, the Prime Minister is looking very, very confident. Just a couple of days back, we saw the first list from the BJP for the Lok Sabha candidates. 195 candidate list came out. A big list has come out. And many of 34 of the ministers, who were there in the audience yesterday as part of the Council of Ministers are going to contest these elections. So BJP has also sent, its top generals into the election field to go and prove their mettle in a Lok Sabha battle. So the Prime Minister's message is very clear, avoid controversy, don't make controversial statements, don't be seen with controversial people, be aware of whom you are spotted with, whom you are photographed with, whom you meet in the elections, because, it could become a controversy if somebody undesirable meets you and gets a photograph with you. So the Prime Minister is very clear that the focus of this election campaign has to be on development, what all the government has done in the last 10 years, tell that to people, cite our achievements. That's what the Prime Minister is telling his ministers, that look, we have a lot to speak about. Article 370 abrogation, the construction of the Ram temple, the historic investment in capex in the country, which has seen a slew of infrastructure projects coming up, poverty at an all-time low. Even foreign research bodies saying extreme poverty in India is down to 2%. All these things the Prime Minister is telling his lieutenants to go and speak to the audience, speak to the people. A very confident Prime Minister. In fact, my colleague Payal reported yesterday that, the Prime Minister is even asking for a 100-day plan for his next government. When the Prime Minister is hoping and the BJP is hoping it will win the next election, when it comes to power in, say, May or June 2024, what will be the 100-day plan so that the government can hit the ground running? That is the confidence of the BJP, that it is coming back to power with a thumping majority. It has fixed an aim of 370 seats for the BJP and 400 for the NDA. And I think the Prime Minister's message, be it at the BJP's National Convention a few days back or yesterday at the Council of Ministers meeting, is very simple, that we need to maximize our gains. We need to go out and get a historical verdict from the people and form a very strong and stable government for the third term under the BJP.
Definitely, Aman. Thank you so much for bringing us all those crucial details. We'll keep